Hey guys, I'm Spikeasaurus and welcome back to another video on Chinbat's Hardcore server, episode 4. I've done a lot. We have got the villager breeder working. In the previous episode I didn't know if it would work or not. Oh great, it's raining. And something weird about this shader pack, look, the rain only starts where the object starts, so it's still sunny. So a little bit easier to deal with. Anyways, I was saying that I didn't know if I'd have a problem with the villager breeder or not. Turns out we're good. I'll go ahead and show you that in just a moment, but right here I moved into this house for now just because I was working on the villager breeder, so I wanted to stay close. But if you notice, this chest, my friend Electric End dropped off a care package for me, which was super nice. So diamonds, and he gave me an efficiency 5 pick, which I've already been using to get this cobblestone. There's a mine over yonder. Oh, and it looks like it's getting dark. Anyways, I wanted to show you that we did get a lot of villagers. Probably enough to make the thing that we're gonna make in this episode, which is a iron golem farm. And there's a lot of them circulating in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 8 that I can see. There we go, that's good. 2. Oh shit. Oh, one just got out. We're gonna have to kill him. Or we could catch him in the cart. You know what? Let's do that. This dude, what? Pain in the ass. Fine, go in my house. Go in the house. I'll be dealing with this. I totally forgot. I left the door open. Yeah, whatever, man. Just chill out there. I'm gonna have to go fix that right now. But the whole point of the episode today was to build an iron golem farm. Where the hell is the house? Okay. So this is the plan. So they can't get out. Hey, bud. Should all go not this way. Should go down this way. This is a good time to count it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. Go. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we had 9 with that other guy. If only I could get him down here. How did I... Alright, I have dealt with the problem. All these guys are back in there with the exception of the one that got out. Let's see if we can go... Alright, I think... Oh yeah. I think we are back in working order. Let's go see if we can find that guy. Wow, the contrast is very... hurts my eyes, actually. Oh man, okay. Let's see if this dude's in here. This guy's just chilling. That's cool, you can hang out. I believe that's alright. Because right now, we're going to go decide the placement of our iron golem farm. So that's why I have all this here right now. I want to put it somewhere over here. Yeah, screw this. It's hurting my eyes. Alright, that's better for me. Yeah, so we're going to raise it up a little bit, and then we're just going to place it down. And we have to keep it away, I believe we want to keep it away from that. I know that much. So we're going to put it, let's go put it right over here. I believe it's 70 blocks. So I might actually want to go put it over on that island, which is fine with me. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. And then maybe we'll create a whole bunch, because that was kind of the point of making the villager breeder, so we can make multiple iron golem farms. So yeah, well I guess we'll build them over the ocean. That seems like a good idea to me. Alright, so I've decided to put it over the water. That way when I'm building it, if I fall, I just fall in the water. And since I'm on hardcore, that seems to be like a pretty good idea to not die. So yeah, I'm gonna build this. I'll sort of walk you through every step of the way. the first step is to make each of these, make a square where it extends out an 8 in each direction, and then an extra wall around that, so technically 9 if you're counting the entire build. So I'm not sure, let's see, that would be like a 8, so it would go 9 blocks to here, then 3, then 9 more blocks is the total width of the build. So 18 plus 3 is 21, right? So yeah, it's a 21 by 21 build. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna use dirt for the inner bottom layer, and then I'm gonna use the rest with cobblestone because I don't really care too much about how this looks. This is just gonna be part of the industrial district, so to speak, where I can just go AFK here and get all my mob drop needs. So I'll come back to you when I have the first floor built. So I've finished the main floor, almost actually, I haven't quite finished it. I have to throw in 4 on each corner like that. But I finished the main floor just to show you guys what the rest of the build's gonna look like. This wall will essentially be repeated on all the remaining sides. And in these sections there's gonna be 8 doors and 8 doors. So that's 16, what's that, 32, 48, 64, I think we need 64 doors total. So a stack of doors. And yeah, so the next floor is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So it's going to continue here. So that way, these doors are halfway sort of cut off. And what I'm going to do is, I'll finish that up right now. The last thing we'll do on this build, besides put the villagers in, we'll do the doors. So I'm going to do the entire build, then I'm going to run around the outside, throw the doors in, then we'll bring the villagers in from afar. And that's going to take some thinking. Well, that was a fail. It's going to take some thinking because we need to cart them over on mine carts, and we're going to have to get them uphill. So right now we're looking at having to get some powered rails, and that means we're going to have to do gold, or we're going to have to find we're going to have to go find abandoned mine shafts, I believe is where you'd find powered rails. Either way, we're going to have to do some exploration to get those powered rails to get them up the hill on the mine carts. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this portion of the build, and I'll throw in the top layer too. Alright, I just finished the top of the iron golem farm. The last thing we need to do now before we do the perimeter is put all the water in. Luckily I brought water buckets with me, so this process shouldn't be too long. I'm gonna fill in the water on both levels, and then I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna have to get some doors, and then we're gonna run around and place doors, as well as build in the little compartments for the villagers, and that's gonna look like, so I'll actually go down a level to explain that one. So at each of these 3 sections, right behind that is there's gonna be a 3 by 1 wide thing for villagers to sit in, and we're gonna do 3 on each side. We only need 10 though, so I could actually do 3, 3, 3, and 1, or like 3, 3, 2, and 2. That all works out in the math. So what I'm gonna do, I guess I would need to create an infinite water source. How's this gonna work? Let's try something right now. Right, okay. So that works. So now we have the water sources that we need. Is that right? I'm gonna do those at the end. But how this is gonna work? The way you can do this really quickly is if you have one bucket, so you kind of know that this is a water source and this isn't. So you place here, place, steal, and it's just you're using the mechanic that water creates another source block, and then you can just go around and steal that water. So basically you create one and then you steal that one and then it recreates it, and that is how you can go around and do this really quickly. That is not what I wanted. Source, and there we go. So that was already 2 like that, so that went pretty quickly. I'm gonna fill the top up, as well as I will put in these little corners. I think the only technique that you need to know, I mean, it'll probably work both ways. Just get this sort of filled out a little bit before you dump this guy in. But that is all you need to do, and I think I'm gonna also place torches on each of these corners. Just in case something spawns there. I don't think it would, but gotta be safe. So So I just finished putting all the water, as well as all of the bases for the villagers to sit in. So right now I need to go get glass. Plus I need to make that villager train thing. But right now I'm gonna take down all of this dirt because I'm gonna make a ladder up on the side. That way I don't have to crawl through the water every time, because this is in the center, so to get out to build stuff, I kept having to swim through the water, which was annoying. So next time we go up, I'm just going to bring ladders. I'll build up and do ladders every time. I did not space these out quite right, but if you look up, there's the thing for the villagers to be chilling in. So I'm also going to need to do doors too, which shouldn't be too crazy. But right now I'm just going to go get glass, and I'm going to go get doors, so then we can install that, and then we can work on building the villager transportation system to get them out there. So I've just installed most of the ladder thing. The way I did it, I didn't do the top because I built up, and then I stepped over, did ladders to get to here. So next time I'll jump off, and then I'll put the ladders up when I do that. But the ladders are there. Anyways, I'm here with the glass to prepare ourselves for the villagers to be dropped into their holding places. Now I'm not topping them off yet because I'm gonna wait till I get the villagers in there before I place the final 3 glass on top. So for now we're just getting it ready to dump them in there. So that's what this glass is for, and then we're gonna build basically a straight line of dirt over towards that way, that we will put minecart rails on, which will be how we transport our villagers on over here. So I'm gonna line it. Oh gosh, gotta make sure I don't fall. I'm gonna line. Oh, I guess. Well, since my ladders are here, I'll line it up like this, and I'm just gonna go pretty much all the way, and then over there I'll figure out how to do the minecart system in some easy fashion. So just go straight up. Oh man. And in fact, I might want to go do that over there now. So I might just jump down and head over and build that line up for the powered rails, and then that way I don't go too far with this. But it's safe to say we can go a good distance right now. So I just died. I was building that line of dirt over there for the rails, and I was just holding shift and like going over, placing. And one of the blocks that I placed like despawned. So I just fell, like there was nothing I could do about it. I was just holding shift and, just heading that way. So we're basically done today for the hardcore series, which kind of blows. Only lost an efficiency 5 pick, some iron armor, which I don't really care about iron because we're gonna have a villager breeder here, and we're gonna have an iron golem farm in like the next episode. So iron's not big a loss, but we just lost diamond pick with efficiency 5, which kind of blows, sword, and shovel. So not really that big of a loss. The only big deal is that I can't play for 4 days, so I guess I'll bring you some other videos, which is totally fine. There's a couple videos that I've been wanting to make, but haven't really had time. But now this frees up some time for a couple days. So we have switched back over to the Comcraft server. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Comcraft server, since I haven't played on it in like 2 weeks. But this is the original server that I was doing survival on until I just became friends with everyone, and basically I just became a server builder. So now I have many commands. Basically this is a survival world for anyone else but me and some other people. This is this is a little something I've been working on. Fly 5, but that's not why we're here. This is, if you remember, I made the, was it here? Yeah, okay, there's some dragons. But anyways, that's not why we're here. We're here because it's time for the shout out of the episode. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to build a building that we can post all our shout outs in. For now, this is going to be like a impromptu one, but I will save everyone's here for now until I can build a cooler one in a world by itself, where it will be after every episode we'll jump into that world, and that'll be our hall of subscribers, as I will call it. But right now I'm just kind of figuring out what I want this to be built out of. We're just going to do something really quick here. Oh wow, yeah. Gotta turn that down. 3's good. And we'll go like here for now. And maybe one more. So my plan is to have, I guess we'll do iron or lapis blocks for this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. It would probably need 4. So I guess we will split it into 2. This might be all weird, but I think you guys get the gist of it. I guess we'll do orange and blue and orange. Maybe just like this. Yeah, that'll do for now. So the whole point of this was to put signs, so I can put the. Oh, that's why I did that. Okay. And we're gonna make a much better, much more badass like hall, like a giant building for this. But for now, this way I can put the sign for like whoever it was, subscriber X. And then I can put what they said down here. And if it's really big, then I'll just make a bunch of signs. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and do the shout out. So I'm gonna pull out my phone. Okay, so we have 34 comments that aren't me personally. So I'll set this randomizer to be 1 to 34. And again, as you guys know, I always randomly pick it on my phone. So here we go, 14. So now we're just gonna back over to YouTube. Just move that over. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna count to comment number 14. If there's like a whole list of comments, like let's say someone comments and it's like I'm back and forth between me, I'm not counting those. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, right, okay. So it is Brooke Flips 24. Don't know if you're even subscribed to me, but here's your shout out. Oh, I think she is. She said done. Meaning I think that was her commenting and subscribing and liking. So it's your lucky day. Here's your shout out. Go check her out. I think she does make Minecraft videos. I'm gonna scroll over to her thing. Yep, she's got Minecraft. So yeah, if you're looking for someone to go say hi to, go say hi to her. Alright, now it's time to put Brooke's name up here on the wall. Remember, this is just sort of a placeholder, but we're going through the motion today. So, Brooke, what's that, Flips 24. Wait, I'm just going to go double check that real quick. That is correct. And she said, done. And wait, let's bring this out here like this. And we'll go ahead and put episode 4 here as a reference. It'll be like, we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stating this one more time that yes, maybe in the next few episodes, hopefully this week, we build a giant hall on a completely different world, and that is where we'll do all our shoutouts in that world. That way I don't have, like, if I switch us to a survival or blah blah blah, we can always just have one designated place for our shoutouts. So there it is. I'm Spikeasaurus. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I died, so that means next episode will not be hardcore, but it will be tutorial. See you guys in the next one.